Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I of course wanted to bring you guys another holiday look. This one is really super simple. Just a smoked wing liner and some glitter on the inner tear ducts with some really glowy, fresh daytime skin. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. So I already did one eye off camera. We're just going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Just to make sure that our wing comes out really crisp, make sure that you apply some tape. And we're just going to apply that basically in the area that you would normally apply your wing liner. So I'm just going to blend this brown shade from the Morphe 350 in my transition area just to give it a little bit of color. We're not doing anything that's too defined or anything like that. We just want to bring some warmth because the main focus is the wing liner. So I'm taking a black matte eyeshadow. You can take any black matte shadow that you have. I'm just packing this on the base of my lash line and out towards where I would apply my wing. And I'm just blending that upward a little bit, and I'm also blending it over into the inner tear duct because I'm basically placing the eyeshadow where I would place my wing liner. So I'm going to place it all the way into the inner tear duct and all the way out towards the tape just to make sure that it looks like, you know, just your regular wing liner. And then we're just going to go back and blend it upwards so that it looks smoked out towards the top of the wing. So I'm taking the same brown that we went over in our transition area with, and I'm just going to blend out the top of that wing. So what we want to do is just keep the base of that wing super dark, and as you go upward, you want it to go lighter. So just a nice gradient effect from dark to light, going from bottom to top. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I'm going in with the Champagne Glow Palette Pearl and Champagne Pop for the inner tear ducts with a really fluffy brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. And these are Goddess Lashes by Coco Lashes. I love these lashes. I really wanted something that was like shorter on the inner corners and longer on the outer corners just to accentuate the wing look that we're going for. So for my concealer today, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm using this shade. I know it looks really light, but I'm using it so that I can have that highlighted effect underneath the eyes. I'm not really doing a whole lot on the lid and stuff, so I want to make sure that my face really pops and it looks bright and fresh. So I'm doing that, of course, by highlighting underneath my eyes and also the top of my forehead and my chin. Not the top of my forehead, the center of my forehead, because we definitely don't want to highlight the top of that. Okay? This dome doesn't need to be any bigger. So I'm going in immediately to set with my MAC Translucent Loose Powder because the under eyes, well, my under eyes anyway, tend to crease like immediately. So I have to set that right away. So let me just let you guys know now, I forgot to put mascara on my lower lash line and I'm really upset about it and I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get emotional. But let's just carry on with the video. My life just would not be complete if I did not set my face with my Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. It just completely helps me to fix every mistake that I ever made. Like this really bright highlight was a little bit too bright for my liking. So I'm using this powder also to go over my concealer to help it darken it a little bit so it blends nicer with my skin tone. And I'm using it also to set my entire face. It just always fixes everything. It's like my Olivia Pope. I'm going to put my Loreal Infallible Gel Liner in Blackest Black in my waterline. It's just my favorite eyeliner to use, period. It smudges really easily, so that's why I really like to use it on my lower lash line especially because I want to get a pretty smoky look on the lower lash line. And this is going to help with that. I'm going to go over that to kind of set it with my Noir eyeshadow from the Anastasia World Traveler palette. And then I'm going to blend it out with that reddish tone from the Morphe palette. That's the Morphe 350 palette again. And I'm just going to pack that on and blend it out and just make sure that that reddish brown color really stands out because I want the lower lash line to be kind of like just as strong as the wing that we have on the upper lash line. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with a fluffy brush. I personally just like to have a really smoked out lower lash line because it kind of hides my old man wrinkles like underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go in with these two colors from the Morphe palette, and I'm going to put those in the inner tear duct. And honestly, it really just looked really naked to me, so I wanted to put something out there. It was the same color as what was on the outer half, so I thought it would look cute on the inner tear duct. So now I'm just going to go in with my Flim Noir Blush as per the usual. I already did do like my cream contour with my Anastasia Cream Kit, so I'm just putting this over it to set it. If you guys want a foundation routine, I will do that, and I will go over the whole cream contour highlighting steps in that video, so just let me know if you wanted to see that. For blush, I'm going in with this color from my Bourdin NARS palette. It's really old. It's from like 2 years ago, and I haven't used this blush in forever, and I don't know why, because I really, really love it. So I was like, shoot, since I'm using the mirror, I might as well just use that blush. And to highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use Champagne Pop from the Champagne Glow palette by Becca. And when I tell you this highlight gives me life, like, oh my gosh, I just love it. These highlighters just melt into the skin, and it just gives you a glow from within. I just love them. So for my lips, I'm going to go in with MAC Chestnut Liner as per the usual. If I do a nude lip, I use this liner. It just works beautifully, and it makes any nude shade work for me, for my skin tone. And I'm going to go in with a lipstick by Lipland Cosmetics, and it's called Trieste. I hope I'm saying it right. It's called Trieste, and I love this nude color. It's such a pretty, warm, like peachy nude. It's beautiful. And to make it more holiday appropriate, I'm going to place some gold glitter on the inner tear duct just for some shine, just to bring something extra to this wing liner. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the finished look. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.